very rare honey with hallucinogenic effects is harvested. Mad honey. This extraordinary honey, produced by the world's largest honeybees in the Himalayas, contains very potent grayana toxins. These toxins can distort your senses in unimaginable ways and send your mind into vivid hallucinations like hearing voices that don't exist or seeing the world around you melting away.
Have you ever heard of honey that makes you hallucinate? See, this isn't surprising considering that food is miraculous. And even though this one particularly makes you hallucinate, food in general is medicine. So it's no surprise that there's honey that's so strong that you literally trip. Let's take a look. Why?
3 days. To reach the rare mad honeycombs, hunters climb hundreds of meters up unsafe cliffs, relying solely on just a rope ladder. They use only their bare hands and feet while bearing countless painful stings from the giant bees. Throughout
Risking it
history,
all.
locals have used mad honey in small doses as a cure for various diseases and an aphrodisiac. But the line between its unique healing capabilities and toxicity is razor thin. An extra spoon of mad honey might cause a slowed heart rate, paralysis, or even loss of life. In the remote village we are visiting, only one family is left practicing mad honey hunting. Just like in this 7,000
Mad honey hunting. I think I've heard of that before. That's crazy that it still is going on as a
500-year-old cave
practice.
painting. Their ancient methods have never changed.
What?
And their way of hunting honey is something that you won't see anywhere else. After 36 hours of flying and road tripping, we finally arrived at Tansi village and met the Gurung tribe. They've migrated and settled here from Tibet.
Are you? Man.
I am fine.
Your father is the main
Yeah.
According to their custom, the newcomers like me must wear an amulet for protection against harm, illness, and evil spirits. So before going honey hunting, the lady blesses me with water and ties a thread around my neck. We're currently heading towards the honey hunter. We're making our way
Yes.
downhill along a path with rice terraces.
Namaste. Namaste.
Here stand 3 generations of honey hunters, Budiman, his father, and his grandfather. The years of hard work are visible in his hands.
These are the honey hunting OGs. But it is pretty crazy the process that they go through just to get this mad honey. No surprise.
मेरो नाम नन्दलाल तामाङ म कानुन पहिले दिन काटेको
Dedication.
बुबाजाहरूले बुढापाकाहरूले
Every year, he goes to the towering cliffs to seek mad honey.
के अरे मोटुदहरू चाहिन्छ म यसो यो काम म गर्छु भनेर आँटिलो चाहिन्छ
Everyone is busy with their tasks right now. They are getting ready to hunt the golden
Risking
potion.
it
Nanda and
all.
her father are making plans to decide which cliff they will go to, while the others prepare the handmade tools. To create a ladder, they are carefully fitting these wooden rungs into the braids of 2 bamboo ropes, which are meters long. At the top of the cliff, Nanda
with
and the
your
other
hands.
villagers are making final preparations.
That's so much trust put in to be making a ladder. Bare hands. And then who's gonna climb that? Not me. But these guys are dedicated, courageous.
They are firmly securing the ladder on the trunk of a tree. Getting the ladder close to the beehives is crucial.
अब यो डोरीको टुप्पा मेन
No way.
डोरी हो मेन भनेको यो बान्नु पर्यो राम्रोसँग त्यहाँ बानेपछि
They've gone mad.
साइड लाएर पछि मात्रै झार्नु पर्यो नि टाँगो पनि आइज हुन्छ टाँगो
Meanwhile, others are making a huge bundle
He's
of
already
freshly cut
high.
leaves. They place some chalks in the middle and wrap it around with a rope. This giant incense is the only defense of the honey hunter against the bee colonies.
उसलाई हटाउँदाखेरि आगो लाग्नु पर्छ आगो नलाइसम्म त्यो हट्दै हट्दैन उसलाई हैन उसले चाहिँ बनाउनु पर्यो
जब एकचोटि धुवाले लाग्यो उसलाई ठल्छ
Crazy.
पहिलोचोटि धुवाले जान्छ जब अनि ऊ चाहिँ पहिलोचोटि चाहिँ एकदम खनेर घुम्छ झ्याप्प एकचोटि भेटिसकेपछि ऊ लाटो हुन्छ कि
Has there ever been an incident that you were caught in a fire?
त्यहाँ आगो लाग्ने बेला जोखिम हुन्छ नि काट्ने मान्छेले त्यो बोल्न सक्छ त्यो डोरै पोलेर पनि जलेर पनि आफू नि जोखिम पर्न सक्छ त्यही हो अब
What's this for?
It's a strap for securing it.
All right.
The hunters put on their beekeeper mask. It's time to go down. The ladder they use is 80 meters long, but the cliff is taller than that height. So Nanda starts his climb from the top of the cliff instead of starting at the bottom. I will stay with the group providing support from below the cliff. It's better to put the beekeeper suit on because this place will soon be swarming with angry bees.
All right. Okay, good to go.
The mad honey is produced by Apis laboriosa, the largest honeybee on Earth. Being 3 centimeters tall, this species is twice as large as the average worker honeybee and has long stingers that can easily penetrate clothing. Their first stop is a ledge right above the giant beehives. Here they rearrange the position of the ladder. To make the ladder stay balanced, Nanda's friend climbs down to the lowest point of the rope and waits there.
With this teamwork, they will get the mad honey and we will be able to taste it.
भिरमा जुत्ता लगाउँदैन सेप
Why is it so?
It must really give you to the high.
यो डह्रो छ कि छैन
They're chasing it so much.
त्यो जोइन ढुङ्गाहरू पुस्नु सक्छ त्यो के अरे खुट्टाहरू चिप्लेर पनि त्यो डिलको
That's
जोखिम हुन्छ क्या
crazy.
त्यो खुट्टाहरू डिलमा आफ्नो सेफ्टी हुँदैन
Suicide
डिलमा
mission
लडेर पनि मान्छे गएको नि छ
for some mad honey.
मोरले कुनै बेला टोक्छ कुनै बेला यसो ज्यानमा मुटीमुटी हुन्छ जति 100 150 200 भन्नु सक्दैन
कोही नै हुन्छ नि नराएर मान्छे नै ढल्ला जस्तो नि हुन्छ नि धेरै टोक्छ
The honeycomb surface is covered with black layer of bees. Consisting of up to 100,000 bees, each colony builds one vertical exposed comb at the cliffs reaching up to 1 meter in length. Smoke is rising. The bees have sensed danger and are now doing their defense wave by moving their abdomens up and down in perfect sync to scare off the enemy. This optical illusion confuses predators by making the bees appear as a single massive organism. The bees are now fighting off my drone. They are seeing it as a giant buzzing intruder. It's time for the most multitasking part of the job. Nanda has a lot to juggle. He uses
That's
2 poles,
crazy.
one to balance the basket. To keep the pole steady, he uses his foot. And with the other pole, he is cutting the huge honeycomb while the bees are furiously buzzing around. Every time, he cuts out several kilos of honey. Bees may sting him over 100 times each hunt, but he has to stay stable. The hunter's gotta be quick and careful up there. His only safety is the rope tied to the bamboo ladder. Any wrong move could be fatal.
It must be seriously. It must be. There must be some serious high that they're chasing, because all this to get some honey seems suicidal, and the fact that people die. Is it only used? What's their main priority with this honey? Is it to hallucinate or is it to heal? Because that's a lot of risk involved. It's a suicide mission just to get some honey. Pretty wild. Barefoot is crazy.
How many years he has been hunting honey?
भयो धेरै 20 चाहिँ भयो होला
मुटु चाहिन्छ यसलाई तपाईको नि मुटु चाहिँ ढुङ्गा जस्तै बनाएर जानुपर्छ भिरमासँग लड्न चाहिँ उस्तै मान्छे त जान सक्दैन भिरमा सबैले भिरमामा बह भन्छ रहर गर्छ आइसकेपछि चाहिँ सबैको सातो लान्छ त्यही हो
त्यस्तो बेला लाग्यो फेरि धेरै नै खाँदैन
यति खाइ नै लाग्छ
आफूले खान्छ 2-3 चम्चा खान्छ त्यो लाग्यो भने लाग्छ 24 घण्टासम्म लाग्छ त्यसले त्यहाँदेखि छोड्छ
If I take a spoon of honey, what happens?
You become a training, vomiting, and unconscious.
What if I take 2 spoons?
You don't know anything.
I will be like paralyzed.
Yeah, one day for like a paralyzed.
We're going back
wow.
as it started raining. We don't want our cameras to get wet. Honey hunters will meet
I
us
wonder what the
in
process is with that high. Why does your body react like that?
So while he was cooking, lights went off.
These days, the monsoon rains are about to take over Nepal. The electricity has been out for 3 hours now, and it's starting to get dark. The honey hunters couldn't return to the village yet. Megu is cooking some veggies and rice for us with the help of a flashlight. Finally, all the hunters have returned to the village safe and sound after a long day.
Did the bees sting?
Oh, right here.
यो भोलि यतिखेर सुनिन्छ टोक्ने ठाउँ चाहिँ यस्तो लुगामा त कति टोक्यो नि
How much honey did we hunt today? Will you all go if the weather is good?
पानी पर्यो भने भोलि चिप्लिन्छ हामी भिरमा जाने अलिक डर हुन्छ राम्रो भयो भने हामी जान सक्छौँ
Tell us what has happened to your father.
अन्डा हालेर म हालेर मजाले भरेर खादियो एउटा बुको हामी ओड्ने बुको के बुको त्यही बिछाएर रातभरि त्यही सुतेको
Whoa.
त्यो भुलि बिहान त यो उकालो छ नि त पल्लोबाट आउने उकालोमा हात र खुट्टा भएर त्यो भर्खर यहाँ आइपुगेको थियो फेरि भागिहाल्यो तल 3 दिन सुतेको थियो भने बुढोलाई बिचरा लट्टै बनाएको तलमाथि सबै भइदियो कि
I was really excited to try mad honey today, but now it's past 10 p.m. and everyone needs to wake up early for tomorrow's harvest. Trying it alone at night might not be safe, especially in a remote area miles away from the nearest health facility.
scary.
So I have to wait until tomorrow to give mad honey a go.
Mad honey. Let's go.
I'm gonna have breakfast. It's like 7 a.m. in the morning after breakfast.
Because we are shaking the bridge.
Things get really exciting. It has a slight bitter taste with sweetness. Here comes a basket full of honey, straight up honey in its entire lifetime.
He's like an acrobat there.
Granotoxins come from the nectar of rhododendron flowers that bloom in the Himalayas, and it takes about 4 million flower visits for the bees to make just 1 kilogram of honey. And an average worker bee produces only 1/20th of a tablespoon of honey in its entire lifetime. So it's not surprising that the 200 grams of rare harvest mad honey, which has the highest amount of granotoxins that I am about to taste, is currently being sold on the market for approximately $400. However, it's a sad fact that hunters risking their lives earn less than $50 per person by selling kilograms of honey.
Risking it all is crazy.
Here comes a basket full of honey, straight up from the cliff.
Here we
The
go.
team is now extracting the mad honey. They use a straw sieve to filter out larvae, dead bees, insects, and other impurities and store it in the plastic jerry can. It's finally time to taste the mad honey.
Here we
This
go.
is where things get really exciting. It has a slight bitter taste with sweetness. I can really feel the granotoxin kick in almost immediately.
It's tingling, right?
Yeah, there's a different texture.
It slowly burns your mouth.
It already started, as you said. It's like eating something spicy.
Yeah.
But there's a risk I didn't think about.
तपाईँले खाइसक्नुभयो लाग्छ फेरि मलाई त
Takes in 45
I definitely don't want to experience temporary paralysis or unconsciousness out here in the middle of nowhere, so I'm moving fast.
When you get
start
intoxicated
running.
with this honey, you'll be like dead for 12 hours. You cannot move your body. Yeah, it'll be hard for us to help you, carry you this mountain.
Even that amount will get me high? Even that amount.
Sometimes, yes.
We have a lot of way to go back.
We are hurrying to return to the village. I hope my body does not give up. Since we climbed up high enough, we're going to take a quick break here. We will eat the chicken which was sacrificed before the honey harvest.
Take it, brother. Thank you, brother.
He was stung several times and a painful one was right on his lower lip. It's visibly swollen. Eating something will slow down the absorption of the mad honey and I go for one last dose of mad honey here. This time, I'm not holding back and squeezing a
Feel active mentally, and I can work more, I can focus more. I use it as a meditative purpose.
What is the right dose?
It depends on the honey. This one is very strong. 1 tablespoon is okay for me. If you overeat, then it's going to be very bad for you.
I finally got to the entrance of the village without any trouble, and here I go for one last dose of mad honey here. This time, I'm not holding back and squeezing a generous amount of mad honey into my mouth.
I ate a lot, right?
Oh man. Look.
I don't know if it's too much, but I already swallowed the entire thing. I hope I won't get really sick. The taste is really, really, really bitter, and it makes me cough a lot. We'll wait, and I'll tell you my experience with all the details.
Good luck.
Your body will start to heat first, you'll feel tingling, but it highly varies.
Do you think that I consumed a lot of honey?
That's a decent amount, but we will see. Megu consumed like a small spoon of the same honey and he is throwing up.
So what I will feel is totally a surprise. Everybody experiences it differently. Let's give it some time and see what happens. I ate the mad honey, and last I checked, Megu was feeling sick. I'm going to see how he's doing now.
How are you feeling, man?
Not good, not good.
How much did you consume?
A little bit. Just
I consumed more than that. You want to sleep? We can leave you
Cold,
alone.
cold.
Cold.
and my leg, my finger, very cold.
So, can you stand up?
No, no, no.
I feel thirsty if I drink water.
Don't
Would-
drink. I
Why?
also say I feel thirsty. I drink water, I vomiting, then again vomiting, then again vomiting, 10 times I vomiting.
Soon after, I started showing similar symptoms to Megu. My body temperature dropped suddenly, and I wrapped myself tightly in the first blanket I could find.
Is coughing normal?
You want some water, tea?
Yes. Look, this is hot.
Yes.
I don't feel any heat on my fingertips. I can hold it like this for hours.
You hold it here and I hold it here. Who can keep longer?
You still holding?
In the human body, granotoxin disrupts sodium channel activity in cell membranes and prevents neurons and muscle cells from communicating and functioning properly. That's why my fingertips are currently insensitive to heat and have abnormal sensations
What's the
like
point of
tingling
that,
and
though?
numbness. And I feel this effect slowly spreads throughout my body.
Take it, man. Take it. I feel very hot now.
कहिले चिसो हुन्छ कहिले तातो हुन्छ
Must be super
जाने
healthy.
के कहिले खैमा खुम खैमा तातो पनि कहिले चिसो हुन्छ कहिले तातो हुन्छ
I first felt like I was burning. So I tried to take off my shirt. And then after a little moment, I was feeling cold.
The lady also had a spoonful of the mad honey we harvested today. She seems to be in good spirits.
हात के गर्छ हात पुरा फालिदिन्छ फेरि त्यहाँदेखि कपडा पनि यसरी यसरी घुम्छ
So they're just getting late.
हाल्नु मन लाग्छ कहिले रुनु मन लाग्छ
Our host is definitely benefiting more from mad honey than I am. She's now in a euphoric state.
How old is she? It's so rude to ask. I'm sorry.
तपाईँ कति वर्षको हुनुहुन्छ ए कति वर्ष उमेरमा बुढी बाबा ए वर्ष यो भयो
What's she saying?
ए वर्ष भयो ए वर्ष जान्छ ऊ कान्छ पनि लाग्यो भयो ल्याएको हान्नु मन लाग्यो हान्नु लाग्यो भने रमाउनु पर्छ
कस्तो लाग्यो तपाईँलाई?
Is she comfortable with us filming her?
Yes.
मलाई पर्छ बुझ्दैन नुबी त्यो बाजेबाट के ओर्ने बाजे त्यहाँ हो अहिले त बुझेर ल्याएको
I have a headache here from my forehead to my left eye. So I don't want to keep my eye open.
I'm dealing with pain all over my body. Seconds feel like hours, and I slightly lose my track of time. The effects are growing more intense, and I'm starting to feel sick. I've suddenly begun throwing up.
Wow.
Granotoxin doesn't have an antidote. Most of the time, the body can tolerate it, but there are rare cases where it can cause heart failure. To enjoy the medicinal benefits without side effects, it's best to stick to your doctor's recommendations. Fortunately, my body cleared the poison within 24 hours, and I felt much better the next day, despite a night filled with headaches, nausea, and ringing in my ears. Mad honey isn't easy to come by. It requires skilled and brave individuals to harvest it from cliffside hives. The Gurungs preserve a rich cultural legacy.
There you
that
have it. There's some mad honey for you. It can cause your heart to stop. Well, you need to do some more research on it and see if it's actually healthy or if it's just honey. I mean, honey is so deadly healthy that it wouldn't be surprising. But the fact that you hallucinate, trip, why does that happen? What's the point of that? Thank you for stopping by. See you on the other side.